I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we will begin this evening with a very, very special and important introduction as we welcome our student representative for the 2025-2026 school year, and that is Pranita Shakangal, who will be serving as the student representative to the board all year long. So Pranita, thank you so much for stepping into this role. We look forward to all of your updates all throughout the year, and not to put you on the spot, but we'll have your introduction here to the microphone if you would like to share anything as we begin the school year.
Yeah, hello. Thank you, everyone. It's so nice to see everyone's faces. And I'm so excited. It's my honor to be sitting over here with my name. I've never had my name on the plate before. And I'm so fortunate to have this opportunity to be able to work with the Board of Education. And I'm excited to meet everyone. I don't have much to say, but if anyone wants to know anything about me, what I'm working on, I'd love to meet everyone here. Thank you.
Well, thank you once again, Pranita, and very, very important role that you are fulfilling here this year. And like I said earlier, we're very excited to have you join us each month. All right, at this time, we'll move to a special recognition ceremony of one of our South Fayette students, and that is Yasum Kilji, as I'll hand it over right now.
Sorry. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mrs. Tanya O'Brien. I have the privilege of serving alongside PJ and Natasha at the high school. And this evening, on behalf of South Fayette High School, I am proud to introduce freshman Yasum Kilji. What began as his Eagle Scout project became a true community effort, brought to life through his vision and determination. Yasum's leadership, perseverance, and collaboration reflect the very qualities we celebrate in our portrait of a Lion learner. He was a communicator, sharing the importance of honoring service, a contributor, organizing resources, and dedicating his talents to a cause beyond himself, and a critical thinker, navigating challenges with purpose and care. Excuse me, Yasum's monument stands as a tribute to those who have served our country and as a shining example of the values we nurture in all South Fayette students. Please join me in congratulating Yasum on this remarkable accomplishment.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I want to say first, thank you to Mrs. O'Brien for the introduction, and thank you to all my principals here at the South Fayette High School, Dr. Durda and Mr. Salapak. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the entire school board, Dr. Miller and Dr. Deichler, for inviting me to talk about my Eagle Scout service project tonight. It is a veterans monument right in front of the high school to honor South Fayette alumni and people who have served in the military. They are our true heroes. Their names will go on each side of the monument. I truly believe that this Eagle Scout project was something that taught me many things. I'm excited to share this project with you all tonight and the story and the people behind it. I'd emailed many places like Pittsburgh Botanic Gardens, McDonald Borough, Oakdale Borough, and my place of worship and the school district, trying to look for a meaningful Eagle Scout project. As soon as I decided to email Dr. Miller and Dr. Deichler at the very beginning of the summer, Dr. Miller and Dr. Deichler immediately got back to me. I want to thank them so much for supporting me with this project from the very beginning until now. They presented me with this incredible idea, but they inspired me to use my imagination and take this project in any direction I wanted to. This is where it all started. I also want to say thank you to Mr. Timmons and the Director of Grounds and Dr. Herring. They met with me and helped me navigate where to put my project and made sure there were no conflicts while the process proceeded. The second part of this project was fundraising and getting the donations to build the Veterans Monument. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Khalid Kilji, my grandfather, and he was also my coach for my Eagle Scout project. He took me to different companies in June so I could make presentations to raise some money, some of the money I needed. There were many extremely kind donations for this Veterans Monument. I was very shocked for people's kindness. Everyone I presented to and asked for help really helped me. Gato's Monument Company donated a $4,000 engraved granite bench, which will be delivered soon. Mr. Keith Campbell, who helped during the entire process, donated all the red bricks you see. He's a Navy veteran, and I was very thankful to work with him. His son, Cody Campbell, was also there every weekend to help me build. Cody is a senior this year at the high school, an Eagle Scout and a volunteer firefighter. Thank you to Eli and Abby Miller and Arjun Yadav for helping me on a weekend also. Mr. Jason Bradley from Pullman Company also donated countless of his hours to teach me how to lay the bricks to build the monument. He's a professional mason. Miller's Ace Hardware donated all the mortar and concrete to build the monument. They also donated all the trowels and mesh. Home Depot donated the solar lights you can see lighting up the monument. The company Knickerbocker donated a saw for us for the weekend to cut all the bricks. My Scoutmaster, Mr. Tom Taylor, and his wife donated all 5 military emblems you see on each side of the monument. I want to thank him for always supporting me through my Eagle Scout journey and my scouting journey in general. My mom and dad donated the concrete eagle on the Liberty Bell you see on top of the monument. My grandma and grandpa personally delivered breakfast and lunch to us every weekend to my helpers and me when we were building. My sister Safina also helped on many weekends. I want to mention my mom too, because throughout the entire process, she was helping us by taking a lot of pictures and videos to make sure we remember this project and this time in my life. She was the hero behind the curtains. I also wanted to mention my dad because he has been by my side in every step of my scout career, from Cub Scouts to completing my Eagle Scout now. I would not be wearing this suit right now if it wasn't for him. I know that was a lot, but I believe this was really important to announce the heroes of the story who have helped me. Thank you to everyone tonight. Thank you to all the South Fayette veterans who have served. They are the true heroes. It has been a pleasure and an amazing and challenging experience building this beautiful Veterans Monument outside the high school. I hope it will be a great addition for the school for many years to come. Thank you to everyone and have a great night.
Awesome. So you're a freshman here at South Fayette. So as you spoke, the confidence that you exhibited and your ability to thank everybody that contributed to the project made me sit here and think, well, he can't be a freshman at South Fayette. He's got to be a freshman in college at this point. But your poise and your selflessness came through in your words. And so while you did thank so many different groups and so many different individuals, everybody in the room, everybody in the South Fayette community, both in the present and in the future, it was a big thank you to you. And I think you deserve one more round of applause for all of the work that you've done. Because just if I can add one more comment, as you were speaking out of the corner of my eye, if you look up at the ribbon on the South Fayette logo, the 3 words, tradition, pride, and excellence, that is on those 3 words that are very prominent on that South Fayette ribbon. Your project exhibits the heart of all 3 of those words. And so we thank you for your contribution and your recognition of service members that have served this nation, that have walked through the halls of South Fayette. So thank you. So Dr. Durda, I think you want to.
I have a question. Just what's next for you? What's your next project? What's on the horizon? Oh, well, your mom will make sure of that, I'm sure.
So Dr. Durda, I think, wants to snag a photo out in the hall. So before you disembark here, make sure Dr. Durda has that opportunity. But thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll move forward with our next agenda item, which is another very important recognition. So I ask Ms. Fairlyn Ives to step to the podium.
Good evening. It is an honor to represent the elementary school this evening. I work alongside Mr. Tyler Geist as principal, and I'm asked with joy to recognize Mrs. Rebecca Colangelo this evening. Rebecca's career is a true testament to her adaptability and innovation. When asked to step out of the classroom and into the learning lab, she created hands-on experiences for every student. Incubating duck eggs and watching them hatch, exploring life cycles, caring for tree frogs. She brought science to life in ways that sparked curiosity and responsibility in our youngest learners. This summer, she embraced yet another new challenge as enrichment coordinator and math and science coach. Already, her influence is visible. Hydroponic gardens in our lobby, resources for wind time as she is supporting our teachers with coordinating, consulting, coaching, bulletin boards ready for the cow our school will adopt. Rebecca's impact extends beyond South Fayette. She was recently named one of ISTE's 20 to Watch educators nationwide and received a special proclamation from Allegheny County Council honoring her achievement. Her work is future-focused, student-centered, and innovation-driven. We are proud to celebrate her this evening and grateful for the meaningful and lasting impact she continues to make on our school community. Thank you. At this time, I welcome Mrs. Rebecca Colangelo to the podium.
Good evening. I will have you know when Fairlyn texted me or emailed me about the cow, I didn't think twice, and I texted her back, "You had me at cow." So I thank Fairlyn for that, because I have a hard time saying no to things, but the cow is coming. We're not going to actually have a cow. We're adopting it. It will be a whole thing. So we're really, really excited about the actual cow. So I am truly humbled and grateful to be recognized with the ISTE 20 to Watch Award and to be recognized here tonight. To be honored by such a respected organization alongside so many inspiring educators is a moment that I will always cherish in my career. At the heart of this work are my students. Their curiosity, creativity, and their determination inspire me every single day. When I think about last year, I see it as a year of building opportunities, building connections, building joy for students. In the Learning Lab, they engineered pumpkin catapults or apple towers, excuse me. We launched pumpkins with catapults and we explored science. We did so many other things too. I taught everyone how to make paper airplanes. So somewhat of a teacher's nightmare, but there's a lot of engineering involved in that. And seeing how they connect math and science to the world. It was more than anything, it was a year of building confidence, problem solving, and just joy in learning. These weren't just lessons in science and math, they were opportunities to spark student curiosity, encourage problem solving, and show students that their ideas really matter. We had an invention convention too, and they made all kinds of inventions. This year, I'm focusing on blending my roles as both an enrichment teacher and a math and science coach. In supporting teachers implementing what I need time. So every student receives their instruction tailored to them. For some, that might mean targeted support and foundation skills. And for others, it might mean enrichment opportunities to push their thinking deeper. At the same time, I'm engaging students in hands-on projects, challenges that spark curiosity and foster learning that is future-focused, student-centered, and innovative-driven. My goal is to ensure that all students are challenged and supported and excited to learn, while also equipping teachers with strategies and resources to make this work possible. I am truly grateful for this opportunity to serve this role in the district and be a part of values that celebrate these collaborations and do what's best for our students. This recognition is not just about my work, it's about the incredible people who make this possible. To all my colleagues, thank you for all of your creativity and inspiration. I also wanted to thank Tyler Geist for nominating me for the ISTE 20 to Watch Award. His faith in me is truly appreciated. And thank you to Fairlyn. Your encouragement, collaboration, and your constant guidance means so much to me. And you know I won't say no. Dr. Miller, Dr. Deichler, the leadership team, and the school board, thank you for your support and your vision to keep pushing our school district forward with bold ideas. Thank you to all my students. Their determination fuels everything that I do. Teachers strive every day to inspire their students. Little did I know that I was also inspiring my own children, Michael and Maddie, who are not here. My sister joined me today, but they're also studying to be teachers. And they remind me every day why I do this work and why it matters to me so deeply. In closing, the ISD community has shown me what's possible when educators come together to share and support and inspire one another. This award motivates me to keep exploring, keep growing, and keep creating learning experiences that not only prepare our students for the future, but empower them to shape the world. Thank you.
Ms. Colangelo, just congratulations. And I think it's very apparent through your comments that the best educators continue to push the envelope with bold ideas, whether they are airplanes or cows. You always are looking for opportunities for your students, and the ISD 20 to watch, certainly a very, very well-deserved honor. And congratulations, and thank you for joining us this evening. So at this time, we'll move to the regular agenda portion of our meeting. Two housekeeping announcements. First, the board did hold an executive session prior to tonight's meeting to discuss personnel and legal issues. And as always, our meeting is being recorded and streamed on the district's YouTube channel. Next week, we will look to approve 3 items under the consent agenda. So those will be on tap for next Tuesday. And at this time, we will suspend business to hear from residents and or taxpayers. As a reminder, the board will hear comments from residents and or taxpayers relating to items appearing on agenda for action by the board. The board will receive comments from residents and or taxpayers on topics that do not appear on the agenda for action by the board at the conclusion of the agenda prior to adjournment. The time limit for comments shall not exceed 3 minutes. The board will not respond to questions during this session, but will only hear comments. At this time, are there any public comments?
No comments.
Nothing. We have nothing tonight under old business, no new business, so we will move to Dr. Miller's monthly report.
Thank you, Mr. Welsh. So as part of our commitment to the safety of all students and staff on our campus, we will begin implementing the Centegix alert system in the coming weeks. Beginning September 22nd, we will hold training sessions for the Centegix safety alert system. Centegix is our district wearable badge-based safety system, and I'm wearing my badge right now. This is what it looks like. And it will allow staff to immediately request help in the event of an emergency. When activated, the badge sends a discreet alert to designated responders, helping us to keep our school safe and secure. The trainings that will start next week will last about 20 minutes. It doesn't take long for just those who are wearing the badge. It takes a little bit longer for our responders who already had the training, but the training takes about 20 minutes. It provides an overview of how to use the badge, expectations and proper wearing. And then before they leave, they have to test their badge so that we ensure that every badge is operable. The safety alert system would not have been possible without the leadership of several key administrators, including but not limited to Dr. Kevin Maurer, Rob Borfield, Ethan Sarikis, and Officer Mike Szymanski, along with all of our principals and leadership team. Additionally, October is school safety month, and during October, we'll be focused on a full rollout of Centegix, providing a refresher training for all staff as well on ALICE, and implementing student drills to prepare them in the event of emergency. Parents will be notified through Parent Square of each building's safety efforts. All of our ALICE drills are conducted by our administrators as they are ALICE trainers. And I want to thank Christine Wagner-Deach as well as Dr. Kristen Deichler for their continued coordination of these critical trainings for our staff and students. Shifting gears, today I just want to say was the first ever here at South Fayette student social media takeover. And for the board, I'll send you via your school email a few, but we had 5 students take over our social media posts and work with Jen Donovan to be able to do so. We had 4 seniors, Addison Milharczyk, Katie Corwin, Lily Green and Thaddeus Yanosko, as well as junior Neil Joshi. And these Lion learners took it upon themselves to work as a team, divide and conquer, and create some amazing posts. They went into all of the buildings, and I'm just looking at our X feed, but it was they had behind the scenes. So I do believe that Mrs. Donovan captured a few of them taking pictures. So catching them in action. They did glow mode. So it was Homecoming Spirit Week, so that you'll be able to see really creative posts. And so Twin Day at the middle school, it was tacky tourist Hoko theme. They were very tacky over at the middle school today, I have to say, whenever I walk through, dressing the part. But just some really great posts giving our students the opportunity to take over that social media. So want to thank Mrs. Donovan as well as our 5 students for doing that. And as we were greeting our new teachers as well as paraprofessionals, earlier I received a text that our boys golf team won their section, and it is a very tough section. And so Mr. Ruffalo, Coach Ruffalo is our coach. And so we're very proud of our young men. Our girls will be competing in the individual qualifiers tomorrow, but on Monday we sent 6 kids to Moon to compete in the WIPIO individuals, and all 6 qualified. So I could go on about so many of our other sports, but that was hot off the press over the past few days, and I just wanted to share that out. I'll capture a few more great things that are happening in our athletic department and share that out as well. And then lastly, today is IT Professionals Day. And so we provided some treats this morning. I think there was a Dunkin' Donuts run. I did a Starbucks run, but we had some treats delivered, all their favorites. But we want to thank Rob Warfield, Leanne Jubis, Danny Rudolph, Nick Snyder, Nick Russo, Corinne Harkins, and I think Rob, I'm missing something, Marissa Catano, thank you for their dedication to our staff and students. That team has been amazing. So we appreciate all that they do each summer to prepare for each school year, and then throughout each school year for all of our incredibly numerous tech needs in the district. But I don't think that we've had our Tech Appreciation Day on a board meeting, so I wanted to take the opportunity to give them a shout out. I know that was a little lengthy, but thank you for the opportunity to share.
Thank you very much, Dr. Miller, for the update. And again, congratulations to Coach Ruffalo and all of his golfers for the wonderful performance and season that they're having. We'll now move to item number 2, business office. We will have one item on the agenda for voting and for approval next week. And that is that the superintendent and director of finance, Ryan Neely, are recommending board approval for the purchase and installation of a new stadium track surface with AT&T Sports Inc. under CoStar's contract number 014 E23 325 at a cost of $629,350 with a 10-year warranty included. And this will be funded by proceeds from the district's bond financing. And that will be on the agenda next week for approval. We have several items that we will look to take action on this evening under item 3, which is personnel. Dr. Miller, if you would be so kind to preview items 1 through 12.
Of course, thank you. So under item 1, Jonah Phillip as a middle school building substitute teacher. Under item 2, approval to hire Shane Crocker as a substitute food service transporter. He's currently a food service worker. Under item 3 are the EPRs for the 25-26 school year. Item 4 is a recommendation for the leaves of absence extensions for Rachel Brucker as well as Maria Hodak. Under item 5 are resignations for Kirsten Ayers, Janice Edkins, Janine Siskowitz, Markel Work, Megan Hartman, and Julie Colbego. Under item 6 are student teacher assignments, Duquesne University, Isabella Mayo with Sarah Karger, and then an extension for Sophia Lee Hauser, just a change from December 5th to December 10th as an end date. Item 7 is a recommendation to hire the following substitute teachers. Those are our call as needed subs: Sarah Sabo, Jacob Hoyson, Connor Phoenix, Moha Desai, Michael Gillen, Candace Ankrum, Lauren Caslin, and Lisa Hoover. Under 8 is a recommendation to hire Jennifer Grenewald as substitute bus aide, Under 9, it's a recommendation to hire Beth Carey as bus driver. Under 10 is a recommendation to hire Marguerite Zaney Robson as an elementary school monitor. Under item 11, a recommendation to hire Nina Merkel as a high school building substitute. And then item 12 is a recommendation for a leave of absence from paraeducator Sarah Cuss.
Thank you very much, Dr. Miller. And again, we will be taking action on those 12 items this evening. We'll now move to item number 4, education, where we have 7 items that we will take action on next week. And then 8 through 13, we look for action on this evening. Dr. Miller, if you would be so kind.
Would you like me to go through just 8 through 13 or?
We can go through 8 through 13.
Perfect. Under item 8, this is a recommendation for Mr. Callison, and I believe that it will be Mr. Salopek to attend the 2025 Annual Global Cities Education Network Symposium. This is hosted by Digital Promise in collaboration with UNESCO Teacher Education at the Shanghai Normal University. It will take place in Shanghai, China. And this is a symposium, and this opportunity is funded by our Future Focused Learning Summit. Under item 9 is a recommendation for Jess Rezempa, music teacher at the middle school, to attend the Ableton Educators Day at YSU. That's part of the Dana School of Music in Youngstown, Ohio, and that is on September 24th. Under item 10, this is a recommendation for Dr. Callison to attend the AA Innovation Transformation Consortium in Denver, Colorado. We are already sending a group, and we would like for Dr. Callison to join them. Under item 11, it is a recommendation for Dr. Herring to attend the National Association for Family, School, and Community Engagement in New Orleans, October 8th and 9th. He will co-present the work of the district with parents as allies, and there's no cost to the district. Item 12 is a 5-year affiliation agreement with Westminster College. And item 13 is approval for the AIU Title I Services Addendum for the 25-26 Title I program.
Can I interrupt? I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Back up on item number 1 under education.
Yes.
I'll ask this of Kristen. This is a approval for an EPR for high school chess club. Did we not have a high school chess club a long time ago, or continuing?
Not that I'm aware of. We have a middle school chess club.
Oh, all right. I'm confused then. All right. Thank
That's
you.
okay. You're welcome.
So we will now move to item 5 under transportation. We have 1 item for action next week, and that is a recommendation for the approval of bus stops and routes for the 25-26 school year. And those records will be kept in the transportation office. And then next week, we will also have 1 item to approve under athletics, item 6. And that is approval for the girls JV and varsity basketball teams to travel to Tampa Bay, Florida, to play in the Tampa Bay Christmas Invitational in December. We have nothing under construction, and we have 3 items under miscellaneous for action this evening. And that's item number 1. The superintendent recommends board approval for the revisions to policy 610 purchases subject to bid and quotation. Item 2, a recommendation for approval for administrative regulation 808 food service procurement. And item 3, the superintendent recommends board approval for administrative regulation 808.1 food service code of conduct, all for action this evening. But at this time, we will suspend business to hear from residents and/or taxpayers. The board will hear comments from residents and/or taxpayers. The time limit of comments will not exceed 3 minutes. The board will not respond to questions during this time, but will only hear public comments. So at this time, are there any public comments?
No comments online.
Nothing online. Thank you. So we will go back to personnel items 1 through 12. I will look to have personnel items 1 through 12 taken together. Is there a motion to approve personnel items 1 through 12?
So moved.
Moved by Jen. Second by Bill. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. This now brings us to education items 8 through 13. Again, we'll take those together. Is there a motion to approve education items 8 through 13?
So moved.
Moved by Jen. Second by Teresa. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Transportation is next week, athletics is next week, and now we just have 3 items under miscellaneous. Is there a motion to approve miscellaneous items 1 through 3?
So moved.
Moved by Jen,
Second.
second by Mr. Ignema. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. I don't believe there's a reason to suspend into executive session. So is there a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
So moved.
Moved by Jen. Second by Project